probably need to turn off that blur.
What in the world is going on here?
Petty all the time. Okay, wait. How do I... Wait.
This is a great intro, actually. I'm glad it's recording. No, this is it. This is why. No, this right here is exactly why.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
This is why we can't have a podcast.
Okay.
Just get
Okay, I'm
with
stopping
me.
and then starting over.
Oh, we're starting over. This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast.
My big today.
Hi.
Hi.
And welcome back to This Is Why We
Can't Have a Podcast.
And so Jen, you had an eventful week.
Yeah, I have.
There is a new sheriff in town, in case you have not seen our Facebook and Instagram.
At least a deputy.
I'm just going to say that I was not at that lunch.
It was, I wish you would have been there. You would have loved it.
Here's the deal. The one time in the last 2 years that I do something without Jen, Jamie, and Heather.
Yeah. That's what you get for going to Diamond Rio.
I was like, are you kidding me? Like the one time this is how bad this one time was. I bought, and for all you mothers out there of girls, my Jen will not understand this. You might understand it a little bit because you have sisters.
Yeah.
Okay. So I, about once a year, will go and buy I don't wear makeup very often. I wear like tinted moisturizer. Okay?
Yeah.
But I don't wear a lot of makeup very often. I don't put a lot of products in my hair. I have not dyed my hair in almost 3.5 years.
Yeah, looks good.
I mean, no, but what I'm saying is I'm not a high maintenance
do that.
kind
Yeah.
of person.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I dye my hair, but
about a month ago, my skin was getting super dry. So I reached out to a friend who's very knowledgeable in that kind of stuff. And she kind of gave me some products that I need to start using. So I ordered them. So I was like, you know what? I haven't ordered makeup in a long time. Just some new mascara,
sometimes,
new blush.
I did that recently, old lady makeup. I got aging lady.
Well, that's kind of the products that I got.
Yeah.
But also, I just was like, I just haven't.
Yeah, you need to refresh
every now and then. Okay. A girl needs to feel a little
try a new thing too.
Well, and just feel a little good about herself every now and then.
Yes.
So this is how pathetic I am, actually. I follow this girl on TikTok, and I literally screenshotted every product she used because I liked her natural look.
I did the same thing with this lady.
And I ordered
exactly
what she used.
And it was her brand. Actually, it's her brand.
This wasn't. This was just some random. I don't even think she's from America.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you got to go with your gut.
So I just did it.
Yes.
And I actually liked everything I got in. Okay.
See?
A few things I won't use as much as I would every day use.
Like I got an eye primer that I don't really use that much because she's like, oh, you need to make it all the same color.
Yeah, not me. So, okay. So I bought that, and then I am obsessed. So sponsor us away.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with the Color Wow products.
I almost got the texture spray.
Okay, I have actually been obsessed with that.
But then I thought I was drinking the Kool-Aid.
You're not.
I didn't do it.
No, you need to drink
Save
this
the
Kool-Aid.
product,
You need to drink this Kool-Aid. Let me tell you why. So about 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, it was before Jay got sick. Someone gave me a sample of because I don't blow dry my hair a lot, twice a week maybe.
Yeah.
But someone gave me a product that was the it's a heat protectant and shine spray.
Yeah.
But you have to you can't just put it on your hair when it's wet, and it has to be heat activated. So you have to blow dry your hair.
Okay. Yeah.
So I only use it. So one bottle has lasted me almost 1.5 years. Okay?
Yeah.
But I'm obsessed with it because it makes my hair look so
Your hair
fresh.
does look shiny and stuff when you blow dry.
Yes. And I don't have to put any heat on there, just blow dry. Well, they came out with a hairspray. And everybody from Texas says it is the hairspray.
Is it the texture spray?
No, it's actual hairspray.
Okay.
Now, they have a root boost too that everybody's been just so.
I've been watching the Facebook.
Okay. So I got the hairspray and the root boost.
Okay.
On Saturday, I go into my bathroom to pack my bag to leave for this Diamond Rio concert.
Yeah, that you've been preparing for, buying makeup, hair products, cute red boots.
Deal. Those were
I know. Those were a rewear.
Those were Grace's.
Yeah.
Thank
But,
you, Grace.
awesome.
Grace gave me those.
I thought there might be. Is Emma? No, Emma has blue boots.
She has blue
That's
boots.
right. I
But
was
Grace
like, those red
actually
boots look
dressed me.
so good on you.
So I went to the bathroom and I'm like, where is that hairspray and root boost?
No, because you have girls. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Those fighting words are dead.
So Emma had something that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I went ahead and guessed that it was probably Emma, who never takes anything without asking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I call her. She says, Mom, I feel terrible. And I said, well, honey, it's okay. I can just use my Tresemme.
Yes. Your
Old
trusty, yeah.
bottle that's lasted me forever.
Yes.
And she goes, Mom, you never do anything. So I had no idea. She's like, I completely forgot that you were even going to do something. I said, okay, that's pathetic.
Yeah.
Rule number 1 for
We're going to need to take more trips.
2026 is I'm going to do more things. Because the fact that my sweet daughter, who never borrows anything of mine, thought that
there's no way you're doing anything.
No life.
Yeah.
Mom has no life.
Yeah.
So why she sits at home on Saturday nights in her moo-moos and watches crime shows.
Yeah.
She doesn't need her hairspray for that or root boost or her shimmer stuff that she bought to go on her collarbones that aren't there and are covered by fat.
She's like Sunday. Sunday's the only day she needs that.
The only day she needs that.
Yeah, that's Murphy's Law.
I mean, that's just how it is.
It
is.
I mean,
I'm okay.
The one time you'd use it.
And that's the thing. I grew up with sisters, so I totally understand that. Now, my sisters and I would have
fought each other. It would have been WWE. It would have been WWE.
Like front yard rolling in each other.
No, let me tell you, my sister one time, she was so mad at me for, I can't even remember what it was, but I was standing we had a front
You were the baby.
No, I was the oldest of my mom's, but I'm the middle of my dad's.
Okay.
So she's the baby.
Okay.
And so she's 6 years younger than me or so. And so she was we were standing in the front room and I was ironing pants because at that time I wore me some Rocky Mountains and they were starched to the hilt, like they stood up by themselves. That's the way it was.
And you had to use a
hanger to pull the zipper up. Yes.
Urban
all that
cowboy days.
Cinch, all the things, all that curl girl, all the things. Mm-hmm. And so I was sitting there ironing, about to go out that night. I was probably 18. And she came in and she got so mad at me about something. And I had this little, the little Tupperware cups that have the lid because the little lip, because they have the child lid where they have a little spout to suck out of. Old Tupperware cups that have a little boop. It's just a little outlet. I'll post picture.
I didn't come from the 1950s.
So this is Tupperware. This is Tupperware from the 80s. And I had a cup of water because I was pouring it in the iron.
Okay.
And she grabs that cup of water, from me to you, throws it at my face like this, and cuts my eyebrow open like almost needed stitches. And then I had to go to work at Sonic for weeks with this brown scab on my face.
My question is, though, why did she do that? You never got to why she did that.
She's throwing a fit about something that she's mad about. She's throwing a fit about something I can't remember. It was like nothing. It was something that no way
from
you should do
a borrowing conversation to just your sister abusing.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. That was my growing up, period. It was insane.
I mean,
and my aunt had to come over and make sure I didn't need stitches at like 11 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Jen's laugh.
I know. It's quite dramatic. I'll tell you a little bit about the horse rescue.
I mean, let me just tell you, when I got the pictures of the horse rescue, this is the thing with Jen, though. I'm not even surprised.
No, I
anymore.
knew you wouldn't be surprised.
The funny part was I was surprised you weren't actually on the horse.
It didn't have a saddle on. I couldn't have got up on it anyway.
That's where I was confused.
Yeah. Well, so we're in the house that Jamie is looking to, like, her dream house. Okay. We're looking at it. We are in there about 40 minutes. Okay. And we looked at every nook and cranny, and then we sat in the front, and then we're like, okay, we're leaving. So we walk out, and we're just standing in the yard, and we look over, Judge Newsom's house right over here,
I'm sure everybody wanted to know that.
So we're looking right here, and here comes this black stallion galloping across this pasture. Okay. And open
pasture?
It was like their backyard, but there was no fence,
There's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot,
Yes.
not a pasture.
Okay, there's a lot. It's a lot, but it looks like a pasture because it's just all grass, and it's between two houses, like a far ways.
Okay.
And so it's coming towards me, and I'm like, is that an offense? And we're like, that's not an offense. And there's a lady standing behind her fence just looking at it. I thought, well, that's our horse. Nope, kept running, and the rope was just dangling from it. And I was like, oh my God. I was so worried because, I do car wrecks for a living. So I'm like, that horse is going to get out in the road and hurt somebody. Like, that's going to cause
Or
an accident.
the horse is going to get hurt.
Both. It's going to cause an accident. It's going to get hurt. Someone's going to get hurt.
Okay.
Or it's going to hurt a child, or I don't know. So I kicked into action, man. I ran across the street, and I got into the yard across the street, and I was going, like, come here, horsey, come here, horsey.
I can only.
I couldn't click my tongue good or anything.
This should have been recorded. Jamie,
I know. I cannot believe Heather and them to not get the video going.
Actually, you have failed me as a friend.
I mean, Rachel said she would have paid for video.
A lot of people would have paid for video.
So I went over to.
I personally would have paid for video.
I mean, I was just, like calling it, like, come here, boy, come here. Come here. It's okay. You're a good boy. Well, he comes up to me, and he comes up close to me, and I grab his rope.
So how did the police get involved? That's what I want to know.
We called the sheriff.
You called the sheriff.
Jamie and Heather called the sheriff. They were on sheriff duty. I was managing the horse by myself the whole time.
And the sheriff said what when you got there?
I'm on my way. Oh, well, when he got there, he just sort of watched me for about 15 minutes while he made some calls and let me wrangle that horse.
My question is where did this horse come from? Do we know?
So apparently, they called the Civic Center, and no one had lost a horse there. They made an announcement over the loudspeaker and everything. And so then the sheriff was like, or the whatever officer was like, there's a guy over on Sunset that has some black horses. I know. And so it might be one of his. And so he made a call. Well, that guy was in Texarkana. And so he wasn't even there. And so he had to send someone over to see if it was his. So anyways, after a long time of standing around and entertaining the horse, which was every once in a while made me nervous because he's doing that, the whinny, like, oh, he's about to rear up. Oh crap. So I would just hold my arm on him and walk him around.
In control of the horse? Why did animal control come?
Nobody came. That one sheriff guy came, and I was there wrangling the horse. In that person's yard, kept him off the plants, kept him from eating the tree that it planted, everything.
So the city of Sulphur Springs owes Jennifer
an award.
Petty.
An award.
I'm
a local hero. I'm
Hopkins County award. But my question is instead of calling the sheriffs, why didn't y'all call animal control?
I mean, they made the decision.
Control.
They made the decision.
So they made the decision to not record you and not call animal control.
Well, and then the sheriff got there, and so he was just calling around. But then he did eventually take the horse from me, and he's like, I'm just going to walk it over to that guy's house and see if that's his horse. Or see if it's missing, and see if...
And so you didn't finish this, you didn't...
No, I don't know the resolution. I do not know what happened at the end. He took it from me finally.
Brad Cummings. We're
going to need an update.
Can you please find out what happened to Jen's rescue horse?
Yeah, we're going to need an update on, what are we going to name that? A wildfire. We're going to need an update on wildfire.
AKA wildfire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I was really proud of myself when I made that video, wildfire, man.
Okay.
That real.
Well, Instagram's was the soundtrack to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Because there was a new sheriff in town.
Yeah.
And that was Jen.
That's right. I hadn't seen that on Instagram. Did you post it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a week.
Yeah. For all of us.
It's been a week for all of us.
Yeah.
However, I would like to talk about something real quick.
Yes.
So we're coming up on Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been watching some very interesting documentaries. For one, I have not watched it yet, but there's a new one on Netflix, The Good Neighbor or something like that.
Oh, yes. I have that one saved right now.
Okay, but I have heard, I'm just going to give everybody, I have not watched it yet.
I watched the trailer.
I have not watched it yet. Jen has not watched it yet, so don't take our advice on this.
No.
I've heard it's great. I will say, though, multiple people on my TikTok have said if you are not mentally stable, if you have been through some trauma or something, that you may not want to watch it because it is very because it's a bunch of body footage from the police. And so it's real screams, real things like that. And
I
so
watch that all the time.
they said it could be kind of triggering if you are in that. So
Yeah. I watch body cam footage all the
so
time.
here's the deal. I think that this is very traumatic though.
Yeah.
Like I
Okay.
think it's a traumatic. I think
Yeah, I know
kids.
something happened.
I think it's kids screaming.
Yeah, yes, yes.
So I'm just
yeah.
saying, I have heard that. So
Okay.
PSA to people out there,
Yeah.
it might.
I mean, she seems like the ultimate Karen from like hearing the trailer.
No, she seems like you actually. Like
no,
the first
I would
5
not
minutes
go off that deck.
that I saw of that, I was like, that is so
shut
something
up.
Jen would do.
I would not. I would not. I would live out the country not around kids.
There you go. Point and case.
You have to put yourself in the place where you want to be.
Anyway, so I've been like on a deep dive with some like old scary stories. I don't know. Like when you were growing up, what was a story that someone told you?
Bloody Mary, Lady of the Lake.
I was going to say, because the Lady of the Lake is very infamous.
Yeah. Oh, and Justin scared his mom's sister.
So tell us more about the
Lady
of the Lake.
I don't know much about it except for like she shows up in the middle of the road.
Yeah, no. The Lady of the Lake is the one out there, wherever in Dallas.
Rehoboth?
No, it's not.
What? I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. I just remember Lady of the Lake. I don't even know the story.
It's some lady at a lake in Dallas area. There's a huge thing about it. She's called the Lady of the Lake. Yeah, Jen, you live in that area.
Lavon?
Now I'm gonna have to do research.
Yeah, we'll have to research.
or hey, you know what, Heather, fact check this.
Yeah,
Okay?
Heather, we're gonna need the story on this.
We're
gonna need you to Lady of the Lake.
Lady of the Lake.
Get on it.
Where'd it come from? But I'm pretty sure it's like some kind of white
rock. That's
lake.
In Dallas. Yes.
It has to do something with White Rock Lake. Okay. So
I used to live around there.
That's the freaking reason I thought.
But
I
lived around Lake Lavon too, so I didn't know which lake it was.
You grew up in a murder town. Literally, someone was axed to death right around your neighborhood.
I mean, yeah. Maybe the problem's me. Oh, wait, I do have a tie into my horse story that I forgot to tell you about Paris. I told you I needed to tell you.
Come on.
About this Paris story. So after I did that, one of my clients, we were talking, and he said, have you heard about the bull in Paris?
Paris, Texas.
Paris,
France.
Paris, Texas.
Okay.
That went wild and like tore up a bunch of crap, cars, all this stuff. And then I found a Facebook video of it attacking this guy. I will post the video.
Why is that funny, Jen?
No, here's one. No, he just jumped over him, but the guy, no, this is the funniest part, the call. Because, okay, this video, it's in 2019, okay? And it was just a loose steer or whatever. And he's running, and the cops have the sirens on, and they're videoing him stuff. And he's like running this way, and then he sort of makes a beeline across the road. And there's this guy just walking, just never even sees anything. And all of a sudden, that bull just jumps right over.
What cracks me up about this, guys? For one, sometimes I wonder why we even have a podcast. What do we even talk about?
Because this is why we can't have a podcast. We talk about whatever we want.
Okay, but the problem is, Jen, is if that bull you had been that pedestrian, you would have been like,
I would have been scarred for life.
Hating bulls.
I would have been scarred for life. It was definitely bad. No, it was scary. It was like, because it jumped over him, but it sort of like hit him.
Trampled him?
A little bit.
And you're laughing
he got right back up. No, he got right back up. But the comments were like, what? So you're telling me he never even saw that coming? It made a beeline for me. Never even saw it.
That would be you. You would be the one that never saw a bull coming.
I would definitely. He was probably like texting or something. It was 2019, so yeah.
Okay. I mean, or he just was a pedestrian that was just walking.
It was
so. Who has the black soul tonight? This one.
Listen, it is funny when people get in like silly accidents if they don't get hurt, and it didn't seem like he was hurt because he got right back up.
Anyways, where I was going with the scary, spooky thing.
Back to the scary, spooky.
Before she went on her rant about a bull.
I hijacked.
You hijacked.
Mm-hmm.
So your story, I guess, was the white lady, whatever, lake.
The Lady of the Lake.
Because even though you don't even know the story.
I don't know the story.
But it scared you as a child?
I mean, it's just a legend. It's just a scary legend.
So the legend that scared me. So one show that my grandmother never let me watch. There was actually two. My Crazy Granny, Underground Blockbuster. So she would never let me watch Sleepaway Camp.
Oh, I didn't see that either.
Which was a horror movie. I've never saw it.
No.
Wasn't allowed to.
No.
But apparently
that's not even that good.
The only thing that I know about that movie is that the bad girl smothers someone with a pillow and then puts a curling iron on top of it.
Weird.
It was the 80s. It was around the same time as Jason and all that kind of stuff was out. But it's called Sleepaway Camp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if anybody ever wants to look at some psycho movies, that's it. Okay. But Candyman. My grandma would never let
Oh.
me watch Candyman because he killed children.
Kids, yeah.
Okay, and so apparently my grandmother didn't mind if I watched murder shows about murdering
Adults,
or
yeah.
teenagers, because
Yeah.
that's usually what it was.
That's right.
But
No
not
kids.
children.
No, she had a line.
She had a
She
lot.
had a line.
So it made me think, because usually stories are inspired by something.
Yeah.
Okay. So I looked up the real Candyman. Okay, like
Ooh.
the real story behind it. And it says, that old Halloween warning, check your kids' candy for poison.
Yeah.
It turns out it did come from this. And in 1974, a Texas dad named Ronald O'Brien, I'm sorry if you're related to them,
Mm.
I'm just reading facts from the
Yes.
internet,
Yes.
gave his son a pixie stick laced with cyanide. He'd actually taken out life insurance policies on his kids, all for $60,000. The poor little boy ate the candy, said it tasted bitter, and died less than an hour later. O'Brien tried to make it look random by giving out 5 poison pixie sticks, but only his son ate this. If you're going to poison me with something, don't let it be a pixie stick.
No.
Those are going straight in the trash.
No. Oh, I would eat a pixie stick though. I like pixie stick.
Okay.
I would go down with
You
a
would
pixie stick.
He was caught, convicted, and executed 10 years later. The media called him the Candyman, and parents everywhere lost their minds checking candy for years later.
I remember that, man. I remember that was when I was little.
So it
'cause I was
actually
76.
started with a pixie stick.
Oh my God.
Like,
I love those big giant ones.
I had no idea that's so.
I didn't know that was like something
I
real.
think because the problem with us as a society is that we just really just believe things.
Yeah, we
And
do.
again, this rolls off of, if you listen to our last episode, this rolls off of that where y'all all think we're effing crazy now. This happened in 1974.
Yeah.
People were poisoning people with pixie sticks.
A guy, his own
Can
kid.
you imagine if that happened nowadays, the media and how this would blow up?
Oh my God, no. I mean, no. They would cancel Halloween.
Cancel.
TikTok would cancel Halloween.
That's exactly what would happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just amazes me that people think that there wasn't
just
bad
started.
people, that everybody just started being crazy now.
Yeah. Now we can just see all the crazy now. We can just see you're crazy.
See, you're crazy.
It gives me warning. I like being able to see who's crazy, so I can stay away.
You can't see who's crazy because you are so blinded with glitter sparkle that you cannot see people's crazy.
Well, I mean, now and again, I have a gut feeling, and I go with my
Jen,
guts.
I want to know, in our relationship, when have you ever had a bad gut feeling about someone first?
I mean, maybe not in our relationship, but it has happened in the past. I'm not saying I make the best judgment of people always, but I will give people a chance until they do me wrong. And then I might give them a second chance if they do me wrong.
Someone told me this weekend who doesn't usually, like, they know me. They've known me my whole life.
Uh-huh.
They've literally known me my whole life. And they said to me, they were like, Ashton, that's kind of who you are. You don't ever give anybody a chance at first. You have to let people in. You have to get to know people first.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. And she wasn't necessarily saying that was a bad thing. It wasn't an
you
insult
just
to
dip
me.
your toe in.
I don't understand why that is a bad thing.
It's not. It's not. Just everybody's personality is different.
But also, like, wouldn't you rather just have your guard up at first before?
You probably should. At this world, especially.
Before they
This
poison you with a pixie stick?
That could happen easy anyways, though. I mean, like.
I hope we didn't just put this out in the universe.
I know.
I hope we didn't just give someone ideas.
Don't do that,
don't
people.
eat any pixie sticks this year. Just avoid the pixie sticks.
Avoid pixie sticks.
Avoid the pixie sticks.
Sorry, pixie sticks. Whoever makes those. I love those.
It's powder.
I just love it. It's like sour, sweet powder. It's like Fun Dip.
I've never understood that kind of stuff.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's weird. I mean, I want chocolate.
I mean,
Give me
I want chocolate when I
chocolate.
want chocolate, but when I want something sour and sweet, I want that.
I just want gummy bears if that's the case.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
something like that.
I
But yeah, no, I really, when she said that, it kind of cracked me up because I was like, I feel like if you.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh, God, okay.
What candy would you eat anyways? Like, what candy would you eat? Could you not resist? Even if they said it was poison? Like, if you went Halloween trick-or-treating as a kid, what candy could you not resist eating, even if they were like, you could not eat candy? I just want to hear it.
I want to hear it. Yes, I would love to hear that. I'm curious because if you
Candy you
thought
would die for. Potentially.
I don't really know, Jen. I mean, I'm more the type that's gonna die for an enchilada.
Yeah, you're right. You Mexican food for sure.
Yeah, like, if someone told me that an enchilada was poison, I would take the risk.
Yeah, especially El Charo,
Oh.
which
We're not talking about it.
they
We
had a
love
for
El
sale
Charos.
sign in their yard.
Well, someone's gonna
Besides
buy
Wendy's.
it, and everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
This is I'm not I have lost my husband. I will
No,
not
we
lose
cannot
soft
lose
cheese
it.
dinner.
Patty. It's Patty, right?
If you're listening to this, just know I
Oh,
love you and support you and will do
yes.
a whatever.
We'll come to your
we
house
will
and eat
come
soft cheese.
I will do whatever, but I am not that was my last supper request, okay?
Yeah, I
Something was
mean,
given.
yes, we're gonna
I mean,
need
I die-hard dedicated person.
You really are.
But
You really are.
I truly, like
Joey too. My friend Joey from Ohio loves it. He
Okay.
was like obsessed.
not only Joey, freaking Brady and me, we see each other in there every week.
Oh yes,
Like me and Brady, if I
that's
see Brady
right.
walking down the street, I'm like, going to El Charo.
Charo.
He's like, see you there. I'm like,
love
I
it.
love you, Brady. I
That's
love
fun.
you. Him and Adam.
That's the hometown, like that's
It is.
what.
But okay. So yeah. I mean, please tell us what candy you would definitely eat.
Take a risk. You would take a risk
You
for.
would take a risk if you thought
Yeah.
it might be
If
poison.
there's
Mine
an
would be
idea, put
Twizzlers.
around. Yeah, yours
Haters
would
gonna
be
hate.
Yours would be
Love me
Twizzlers.
some freaking Twizzlers. I'm gonna have Twizzlers. I keep Twizzlers in my desk at work.
Yeah.
Like a open package. And I
Emergency.
if I'm having a rough time, which is a lot lately, I just go in there and take one off. I mean, a package will last me about 2 weeks, the big
Yeah.
package.
I mean,
And
just one here and there.
Yeah, it's tar and I love it.
Yeah. Except for you wrap them up good so they don't get hard?
No, I don't remember that. Well,
You just gnaw through that hard
gnaw through
Twizzler.
it.
You just stale and all. Who cares?
I just gnaw through it.
Mhm.
Okay. So another thing I started thinking about. See, this is the thing. I start deep diving into crap to make people think about
I like
things.
that though. Because
Okay.
I don't do that.
And maybe we should talk about this till next week. But I kind of wanted to talk about it because it reminded me of Jen.
Okay.
Okay, so there's this show that I watch, and I know I've mentioned it on here before. If anybody likes like Criminal Minds, Blue Bloods, things like that, there was a show that came out on ABC back in the 90s, 2000s called Cold Case. It's not Cold Case Files. It's actually called Cold Case. Okay. It's got Lily Rush on there. You can find that on HBO Max. And if you have Roku, it's not free on Roku. So there's an episode because I actually just started rewatching them for the 15,000th time. And there's an episode on there, and it's called The War of something. I don't know, but it is my favorite because they go back to the 30s when they go back to the 30s and stuff.
Yeah.
And I started thinking that is Jen. Jen would have believed this, and it was the Orson Welles.
The War of the Worlds. I would have
started thinking
all
about it.
in.
You would have. So I actually did not really realize the fact, like a lot of fact checked on that.
Yeah.
So it says on October 30th, 1938, millions of Americans, and remember, there wasn't TVs.
Just radio.
It was just radio.
Yeah.
And again, y'all want to think we're crazy now? This shit's crazy.
Yeah, and this is just radio.
On October 30th, 1938, millions of Americans tuned in for what they thought was just another Sunday night radio show until chaos broke loose. A young Orson Welles interrupted regular programming with breaking news, strange explosions on Mars, a mysterious cylinder crashing into New Jersey, and the horrifying creatures emerging from the wreckage. People panicked, roads jammed, churches filled. The Martians had landed, and so they thought. It was all a radio drama. The War of the Worlds broadcast became one of the most legendary hoaxes in media history.
Yeah.
A reminder that sometimes we don't need aliens to create mass hysteria. We just need a good story and a believable voice.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the whole time I was reading up on that, and that was just a little short. You would have believed that.
I would have been all in. I love a good drama.
Yeah, but you would have been freaking out.
I would have freaked out.
You would have been like packing your bags.
Yeah, I would have been doomsday prepping.
You would have put foil on your head like they did in.
I'd be stashing water.
Signs,
yeah, signs.
You'd have foil on your head,
yes.
and you would be in your little, I don't even know what kind of cards, Ford something, driving through, trying to get away from the aliens.
I would.
But can you imagine though, if you're only, started thinking, because I was thinking, what if your only source of media,
Mhm.
news, was the radio. And that
And
happened.
that was like that for a long time. That's
No, but
why
I'm saying, what if, like, what if
yeah,
you were, I
like,
mean,
the only place you could find
only place you
answers was
couldn't get your, like,
saying
you could, like, okay, like nowadays, like if I
fact
see
check,
yeah, like if I see something on TV, I'm like, let me look that up.
Google it.
Let me
Yeah,
Google that and see if
yeah,
that's it. They had nothing. And so
yeah.
all they had was this guy interrupting, saying that aliens were taking over.
That would have, created mass hysteria, especially because everybody was planted to the radios because it was appointment listening. You had to be
Well,
there at the
yeah.
time to hear
Yeah,
it.
like it was a live
Yeah,
broadcast.
yeah, you
Like,
had to have your radio on sitting around it.
I wonder if he got in any trouble for that.
I don't know, like, how? I need to know logistics. Who let him do that? Why? Like, was it planned? Um, I have so many questions.
I mean, my whole thing is I just think about, like, okay.
What about insurance? I
Okay.
guess
Did they have insurance back
I
then?
mean, yes, it's big business. Insurance is big business.
Has
Banks and
insurance?
insurance.
I mean, banks I know have been around, but
I mean,
insurance
insurance may not
companies?
have been so, but I'll look, because I bet you they were. I bet you.
Amy,
Yeah. Heather,
Heather, fact check
Jamie.
us. When did insurance companies become a thing?
yeah. I
Because
guess I need to know that because that's what I do
I
for
was
a
gonna say,
living.
that's your living. But it does make me think, because I was thinking about, like, I tell people all the time, I think that if someone told me, like, if we go back to Armageddon, the movie Armageddon with Bruce
Yeah.
Willis, we go back to, the one with Morgan Freeman,
Mm.
when that movie, it was like, what was that movie called? The one with Morgan Freeman. It came out around the same time as
Mhm,
Armageddon, where the meteor was going to hit the,
so many of those,
whatever.
yeah.
And, I started thinking about that. And I was thinking, I really think, because I have such high anxiety about things I cannot control,
Uh-huh.
like planes, like when
Yeah.
I'm getting on a plane, I have to take something, because if I can't control the situation, it really, like I will spiral into a panic attack.
Yeah.
I think I would die of a heart attack.
Maybe. Maybe me too. Because I freeze in a stressful situation too. Like I'm like, like I cannot think of what to do next. And so I figure that I would just like, this is the big one.
Well, and also, like, I think it's like, okay, yes, we know it's beyond our control. Like,
Uh,
we are not promised tomorrow.
right.
We,
Not
God has
promised
a
next
plan.
minute.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
God has a plan for us. Before, I try to remember those kind of
Yes.
things whenever, he's
When
in
you have to have
control.
faith.
We
Yes.
are not.
Yes.
And so I think, but I still want to be in somewhat of control.
Yeah.
And I hate that I feel that way, because I know we should have all faith in God and stuff like that. But it is a control thing for me that I have, where I'm like, if a tornado's coming straight at me,
I'm planning. I'm in the closet with a helmet on.
I mean, but what if a closet's not going to save you?
Oh. I mean, you just
Why do
gotta
we not have
pray.
a storm shelter?
It costs a lot of money to put one in the ground, man. We need one. We need to build one of the little communities like they have out in where is it? At Brashear or whatever.
The cute little
Yes, the women.
women
I was thinking of me,
Okay,
you,
but
Jamie, and Heather. I'm like,
that's
that
gonna
is
be
us
us
one
anyway.
day. Yes.
That is gonna be us.
Like that
one
would be
day. It doesn't
so
have to
fun.
be there. We can make
No.
our own
No, not
community.
there. I'm just saying we make our own.
I
That's
mean,
what
I'm
saying.
living that right now,
Yeah, no,
with men and families around.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's like we could do that as a community.
But I thought about that, because I was like, I mean, if someone broke in on the news like that and said that the aliens were coming, I think I might have a stroke or a heart attack, because I would be so scared that I wouldn't know, like, how to handle myself,
no control.
because I don't have control of the situation.
Because you know that there's like something headed towards us right now.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so there is this
Is
they
this a
don't know what it
conspiracy?
is. So they don't know what it is. And it's called Atlas something. And Kale knows about it because Kale knows all about that stuff. So Kale,
Maybe we should FaceTime
We're-
Kel in.
oh my God, can we do it right now?
It's late.
Oh, it is sort of late. Dang it.
Okay.
Okay, but maybe we can have him on next week. Like he could tell us
Tell us
about
a
it.
little bit more about it.
Yes.
Okay, so go right ahead.
So it's headed towards us, and it's something about like
What do you mean heading towards us? Like
out of another universe.
what
Out of
do you mean-
another universe.
What is another universe?
I don't know.
I thought we were the only universe.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, there's tons of universes.
What do you mean universes?
Like there's tons of universes.
What other name another universe?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I just know there's more.
Universe?
I'll look it up.
Are you talking about like Pluto and Mars?
No, I'm not talking about
Those are
that's
planets.
our universe.
There is no other
There's
universe.
other universes.
Jen, there is no other universe.
Okay, I feel like there are other universes. So I'm gonna have my husband weigh in on this because he's super smart at that crap. But yes, but it's coming and it's like, okay, they thought it was comet at first, okay? And it's like coming.
Comet?
A comet, like a coming a long ways, okay? But then it has these lights on it. And also, and it supposedly has like propulsion or something. Like, I'm gonna look this up again because I haven't been monitored because I'm too scared to know. Like, I don't really want to know. If something's coming for us, it's supposed to be here in December. If something's coming for us, I just want to be dumb to it. I just want them to show up and kill me right then. Like, I don't want to have the anxiety. It's the aliens. Like, it's people from another universe that are smarter that came. Here's a conspiracy theory. People that came from our universe and went to that universe, and now they're coming back to.
It's the Illuminati.
It is. I mean, there's things out there, so I'll have to look it up because it's very intriguing. But there is something. There's something out there that they've been watching for months. They've been watching it. They have it on the big telescope, the Hubble and stuff. Like, they have been monitoring it. They watch it.
Okay, the future, today's Orson Welles.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to speak up on this one.
Yeah.
Because
Kale's going to be our
storyteller. Kale is our modern day Orson Welles.
Yes. So
okay,
we'll have him tell us a story.
Okay, so we will have to FaceTime him in because I need to hear more about this.
Maybe you could do it Friday.
Universe.
I mean, I'm gonna look up the universe, but I feel like it's like outside of our universe it came. And that's why they're freaking out about it, sort of.
Okay. Can you?
There's YouTube channels about it, crap.
And that is why you shouldn't be on YouTube.
No. YouTube exposes things. YouTube is a truth teller because it gives people who would not normally have the chance to have a platform to tell you the real tea instead of just hearing from big media about what they want you to hear because they're owned by whatever newspaper.
Illuminati?
No, they're all owned by the same media companies and stuff, and they all are in politics. So they're all like have their hands in stuff. I need to know what the real story is, not from what you protect your money.
I need to know what other universes you're talking about.
I'll do some research on that this week. Universes, okay.
And
because when I'm watching this, like I'll remember like to look it up and wait. Oh, and okay, never mind. Yeah, I'll look it up. This is why we can't have a podcast.
And everybody get your helmets and your full caps ready because apparently another universe with smarter people than us is coming to get us.
It could be. I mean, anything is possible. I mean, really, anything is possible. We don't know what's possible. We don't know what's possible. I've been abducted. I mean, they might be coming just to see me.
Oh, yes, Jen, with your embroidery machine and all your art room.
They were bringing me an award for my horse race.
Go away. I have no time for you now. I need to take my medicine, my Tylenol PM, and go to bed because you are crazy.
This is why we do it.
This is Ashton.
And this is Jen.
And this is why we can't have a podcast.